Hi guys, welcome. Oh, you guys can't see these glasses. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, I go by the name of Storytimeee. And for those who are returning, thank you so much for returning back by and welcome, baby. What do you do? Oh, guys, it's been a long time. It's been a while. I'll just a lot has been going on. Kuningi. So just to probably start it off, we're gonna open the video, the channel with the story time. I haven't done those in a long time, and obviously we need Bavrock. The one I'm having is I can't pronounce this thing and say pale anyway. Do it Kloof Chenin Blanc 2022. This needs like almost like Indolanda. That is it a cheese board or what? Anyway, so guys, where have I been? I have been scarce on the YouTube streets. I've been just trying to push because a lot of things haven't been going as haven't been going as well as I planned. I'm still struggling out again, but I'll dig deeper into that in another video. Of course, I'm not coming here to tell you a whole story, but I've been going through a lot of changes, a lot of things have been happening. I've lost loved ones. I've been just going through a lot. There's also business-wise that I'm supposed to take care of. And I also started selling bags, ladies. A business, if you're based in Emont, you're looking for a makeup artist, someone who can do wigs. I just also started selling bags now. So I'm just trying to push my small business. There's just been a lot, but man, I don't want to dwell on that too much. I just want to do the story time, come back with the story time, and we'll do the other videos. And as for me and vlogging, I've noticed that I don't know how most YouTubers do it, how you get so busy during the day, but you also have to think of the camera or your phone every day. And I'm like, I could have had a lot of content, but I don't pick up. I record with my phone. I have 2 phones. So I barely ever just decide to record using like when I'm you know niggas will gaslight you for any and every. In fact, guys, to be honest, just leave me alone. Leave. Can't you buy again? Buy again. Because off. Off. So I'm gonna tell a story. I think Loki, I think he want to Gaslighter. One day like don't quit. One day. Yeah. Let's get into the story. Loud in the house, the people are back now. So anyway, don't mind that. Just listen to me. So I think this happened around August. No, October last year. Yeah. This happened around October last year. Yes. So okay, how am I yeah. And I know details cause detail with give a neck, but how am I gonna translate to those if I understand you? It was October. I met this guy. What are we gonna call him? Yo, we need a name. Let's call him let's call him Gaslighter, because Mr. Gaslighter. I met him through Facebook, funny enough, because I don't know what post came about. I'm very funny on the Facebook street. I'm funny. I share things. I'm that girl. You know? So there's just this post. I don't know about him. I don't even know we were friends. He posted, ne? And then I'm return to kids. I'm gonna learn to see years around the internet. Hi upi. You know? There's a girl and I'm girl to hi upi. I didn't think he was gonna take it seriously because it did the minute I did check DMs immediately or inbox. I will do that. But okay. So I go suss him out. I go to his profile. I see that I'm a tightly. He's the perfect definition of masculine, black, dark, and handsome. Dun. He's the perfect match that matches. It's a statement, the popular statement of dark, dun, and handsome. Right? Sharp. We chat, yeah. I don't know, in our chatting, it comes about where he would like to know, seeing someone, did you get now? I don't even care if he sees this video or not. Honestly, we don't even talk anymore. I was watching no, I'm not seeing nobody. I'm staying on the background, but I went because go you are mellow. Yeah, as girls we can be stupid. I mean, so even Nandi, you sit on we talk. Everything's going well. Such about laugh. She understand me. I'm gonna need my other phone, in fact, to guide me so that I don't mix up anything. So first I'll put the definition of gaslighting someone or gaslight or someone. I'll check on Google and I'll put it up right here. So that it explains and you can understand. Oh guys, I burned myself here. So that you can understand what it means for those who don't understand. Now, now we take it to the WhatsApp streets. He's already like, got it. Oh, and it is how I go WhatsApp fast and quick. Conde out, but it's fine. Let's do what we do. Yeah, let's just do this. No problem. So we chat on WhatsApp. Getting to know. I'm on a talking stage. Even now, sorry. Honeymoon phase. Phase. Go how don't be calling man. Love of my life. I remember my life and it. So we haven't labeled what it is yet, but we are treating it as like a relationship kind of thing. It's like a situation but we act like it's but we are. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Okay, fine. In our talking, no problem. Like, as also, but no, in fact, he's a relationship. As also, then the guy is like, okay, you know what? Let's just try it out. Give this a chance. Let's try it out. See where it goes. Blah blah blah. Blah say. Right? Which one he initiated the whole thing. Like, okay, let's actually do this. Let's dating. Let's chat. Let's do this. Blah 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 blah. See, the bimbos getting about it was even getting a chat him. Don't know we're trying to understand each other. But we are understanding how to in how we spoke, okay, I had hope, but maybe I'm upstairs, you are there actually, because you maybe mentioned it, hate what so the table's too far, so I'll put it on the floor. Yeah, well, I've been gloomed again. I'm the on a case, standing in. The first red flag in us speaking, yeah. That I noticed about him is that when we are getting those you can even if he ends like I don't know spaces don't wonder why in the VNs he's always trying to. I so wish I could find. I so wish I could explain so you guys understand what I'm saying. Even though VNs like I don't think that I'm too sexy or yeah. I'm ndiyazama ibo people are trying and then laa nto ke uyathanda unconya yena ungulaa mntu bafuna uncomile about my voice dark dun ndibenqonda uba hey I mean the first time ndandimncoma Yeah, so okay, I don't even know where I was. I just went out, literally. Um, Also, I was saying there were a lot of red flags that I picked up, but I just acted naive and I acted like I knew it. Red flags basically orange. Abo, red flag number one, he's full of himself. He's always like he's repetitively. It's okay to be like good of like ego. Yeah, this big ego about himself that I don't know. I don't think I was a fan of. But yeah, again, like it's not a bad thing to always like who's boasting, man. Yeah, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. Like you can be full of yourself, like have that confidence, but he was too much. Yeah. And the other second red flag that I thingied from him was that why Jonga, why is Sunday going with the boys, the boys? Va? Hey, I'm gonna get the boys, the boys. Oh, call everything there. When I'm at he's always with the boys, the weekend with the boys, Bakla famous. He used to like to hang out up your infamous East London meetup spot. Kubanalanda phayilwandle siyayazi sonke le xa siphumile sonke sipha wayethanda uba phaa parking lot. He's always there. So okay. So I'm under the impression of okay, we're an item when because that's what he said. He'd call, he do all those boyfriend things. He would hike. I was under the impression that we are doing this because he had asked me, let's take it to the next step. Now we are speaking. It comes to a point where we have to meet. I meet Habitu it was not supposed to, but Namke. I mean, I want what I wanted. Okay, please. So now we going on. He's like, no, don't, you should come by. Don't. Hey, another thing. Before we even met, he used to always like taking pictures of the way he was, like in the pictures was a bit odd to me because there was doom, there was cables all over the place, and then he'd show me like every time, no, I'm watching Rutile, or you turn I was about I thought that no, and I thought he's always saying the way he used to take picture of me, like always just to send it to me or whatever. I found that a bit weird, but I think he was looking for a reaction as to am I gonna judge him based off how his place, like his room looks like, because he was living at home. Just like me, I was like, okay, fine, whatever. He's living at home, but big, right? And I'm like, okay. Okay, let me just I was like, flex. So you take the picture, and then the first time I went and then it's not make sure. But then the man going to it's fine. Yes, it's okay. It comes to the point where I have to link up. And I'm very adamant on if I'm gonna see you, or you must give me money to come back. Right, Jan, you wanted to see me? Fine, I'll have my let me go. I'll disappoint like my we're working as a team, right? So I didn't know that was then do you have money for me to? And I've always noticed that he never spoke of anything sensible, like productive. No, I'm doing this. Okay, I done one okay, Gaspani, he's schooling or whatever. Sharp. But he was always, the only things he ever did was eat popcorns, watch church on 9 always be out with the boys. Then one by no my ice boy. That's sure, are you an ice boy? But yeah, I don't want to put that on him, but please. Ever on my hair, 2 plus 2 is equal to 22. But it's fine. Because I'm also feeling the boy, right? See, I'm okay, really. We're gonna link up, fine. And he kept shying away from the fact every time I brought up, no, let's go to a public spot, let's go on a date, well, let's go. And I thought, oh no, my eyes. for a simple date. I'm like, okay, I get him the home and the come back along. I'm feeling the boy. So I'm like, okay. He's like, no, you can come over to my crib so we can chill and whatever. And come my dad's gonna get chill and doing, yeah, I know what it is. So I go. He drops his Addy, né? He drops his Addy and it ends up bolt. And then he was also using InDriver. So he's like, to make it cheaper, I can InDrive you. InDrive is like Bolt. So I can bolt you to my place cheaper than the money you'd pay for. And I'm like, okay, cool. And Baltic. The pomedi. I'm having a good, like, I had a good, sorry. I had a nice time with the Bolt dude. Like, I get there. In front of me, like, the Bolt dude comes and he drives, like, I'm straight. This is the house. You guys are the house. We are parked here. There's this big house. It's great. It's a double story. It's like it looks like a mansion room, but it's a double story. And then up next to it, it's a simple, normal urban house. It's a nice area, but it's like quiet because they want to run in a backpack and no. Now, I call Gaslighter. I'm like, he's supposed to see anyway that I'm here, but he wasn't outside. Oh man, so confused. He like, you are the one bolting me. Like, why am I pulling me? Like, how am I supposed to? No, I can't, dude. The poor make it. I think the dude is like, okay, sharp. So now I'm standing and I'm like, okay, surely it's not this house, ne? Because I'm going to get send enhle ephakho engidala story. And again, we link up. And remember, the first time I asked him if he has money for me to go, yes, guys, on for 50 rand. Tonight, he said that with his chest, like, no, deny. I mean, okay, technically speaking, now, but I know. I was born by okay, sharp. So stingy. Nice, so it's fine. So I get there. I'm parked. We parked the leak. I'm waiting and I'm like, okay, this dude is not here. And I didn't understand that how you invite someone, you are the one bolting, but you're not even like there to guide me because I don't know between these two houses. Like, I wasn't even thinking of lay. I'm looking at this one. I go to the gate and I peek and I'm like, this looks it looks very like a white peasant kind of house. But I'm like, I wouldn't know. As a Puma. Shame the bald dude. Oh, shame. Shout out to him. The bald dude, so yeah, he comes out, right? So he comes out. I was 10 off and shit. I called. He came out. The bald dude, one Linda, he waited for me. Shame. Find about it. And then he asked me, are you safe? And I'm like, yeah, I'm safe, thank you. He's like, all right, sharp. If you sure that those are warm. He was so nice. Oh my goodness. As I'm going to pull Dragon J all the time. I've never actually encountered a rude one like that. Not like that, like in that manner, like in figure boat driver or road or whatever. But that guy was very sweet. He waited until the dude came out. When he came out, the white gate opened. I was like, let's just class them. Hey, I whoa. She's like, Glenn. So I'm like, this dude is living like you big boy because go have a wait. Listen, it's ginormous. Like, okay, but fine. Anyway, I think he was only living with, okay, me not, but he was living with his mother. I think, yeah. He comes out, shorty, and he didn't have a top on. Oh, I was so annoyed. But then the cute, and I was so cute that day. I was wearing my black vest and a cute, like, long white shirt with pants and some sandals. And I had my hair up in a cute little ponytail and a sling back. Like, I was looking so cute. He didn't examine an effort. Mind you, this is the dude who's been pursuing and persisting that we do this. Because I was looking for fun, baby. I was looking for situationship. Let's have fun. But he kept on. You know, them and come back. And I'm going to take it. But I was so disappointed. And I'm like, kubona umuntu ongayenza kwa effort. Oh. No, I'm not stupid that. It's fine. Never. Now he's leading. I'm like, hi. We didn't even hug. I'm like, hi. Is like we greet each other. No, don't. He's like, oh, that was the boss we did. Yeah, he decided to wait for me and don't. Oh, okay. His mother, back. So I'm following him, and I'm like, and someone was about one to make an effort to go look decent, whatever. But I mean, can't be in the comfortability of your home. And the comfortability of his home, which is, but you knew that you have someone. So if you're having somebody visit, you're also supposed to look decent some way. He didn't shop. See, I'm back. Now the shock one is because I was so sure the next door. We go to his back thing. I don't know. I lost track because I was taking, like, I was on my phone. I was taking time, so I can he's in front of me. He goes in, so I lost track. I'm like, yo, so it's so huge. Go in the steps that lead to. I'm like, I'm gonna be. So okay, I call him and alert, and then we go into his room. And I was like, when I got there, it's actually not as bad as it looked on the phone. Maybe phone I 40 how, but it wasn't that bad, honestly. It was like a room. It was like a change room, but you could see that he needed, like, he pushed to sort his things out because his things are just thing. I'm like, yo, like, we chill again. Say we chill again. It's not a gaslighter. I'm doing all these things really, and I know that and this side I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, right, it's not looking what I was thinking then, and people are like, no, give it a chance. Now I'm feeling it now, because if it was that, if I probably put the proposal of like situationship, maybe it would have worked out until he pursued and he pasted it. That's soft. Yeah, we're watching. Well, yeah, sure. Wine. Ah, it's what we are like, guys. We are chatting. Like, so I don't look like we're a couple. We're like an item now at this point. I'm smelling good. Top notch. You mean I was there the girl that day. Okay, fine. Fast forward. Oh yeah. He also had a foot fetish. He loved my feet. He loved my feet. So we make it do what it do. I'm not gonna go into no, like we like kissed. We kissed rats. Sharp. I decided, okay, nah, let me go, right? And his friend calls. Because since he was chilling, like, I'm laying like this in bed. I still have clothes on, please. But we're just making out, like, a lot, yeah? If when I get rings, his friend calls. I guess, yeah, guys, now it's time to leave. His friend call. Obviously, the linking up, okay, again, right? Actually, no, he's gonna go with it. Also, they call him. What call to go is to see. Are you hearing me? Already, he wants to so badly go out, but he always makes as if his situation is like it's wrong. Like, he always wants me to go out, but he himself is always, I don't judge people going all the time, but the only thing I didn't like is this thing of him was acting like his friends are forcing him to do certain things. Like, why acting the victim when you knew about from where? Just say you want to go, bro. You get me? There's no need for all of that acting. But okay, I'm requesting whilst he's busy on the phone. The busy and the request, and then I tell the phone, he wants minutes. And I'm like, okay, no, cool, sharp, no problem. I can share a moment again, kiss, then we leave, right? As what let's go wait out together. On the loop to me. Oh, it's okay. It was about 50 rand for the lengayo. So now we're trying to add 2 stops because kusaqala kujojwa mina then yena uzawuhla ayobekwa chicken again, right? So obviously we add a stop and like global he's the one requesting again in drive. Like, so obviously it's an additional stop for him because it's 2 people now and we're going to separate dunnos. So okay, I get 50 rand. So but okay. It was gonna take me home anyway. I think that day I have already made up my mind. I mean we did so it's fun, but it's fun more over the phone. Am I making sense? It'd be cute shame moments you live, but over the phone we were like, and over the calls we were like, yeah. When we met, I think my aura was a bit, and I think he picked up because when I got home he did. I think he picked up that I was giving him a bombastic side. There's something I'm not getting right. So okay, we get in the bolt and then game. Azobuza kwamna banayo additional. Kulokhu izonyuka mos imali kaBolt. So kwale additional fee. And I said, the man said, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll patch because I would have bolted for the entire thing. Because then since like for some reason it didn't know. It annoyed me, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm like, okay, fine, shut up, Malene. And then I gave him. Because I don't want him to ever think that it's okay to just, it's not okay. As I food and I hang up. So I was like, okay, that batch again, I'm making, I think 20 rand. So we're like, I get set about over the phone. They drop me off. I don't know. So we'll talk over the phone. Fast forward, we still have a nice time. He's always calling me. The children must be like a relationship kind of thing now. He's calling me every day. We're on the phone. We're talking. We are texting. Jay, umnandi. Akunamthatha, right? This dude, why am I a red flag? Ladies like that. But I think he was so beautiful, so pretty that I was like, for you, baby, it can be orange. For you. I'll make it orange. I see the red, but I'll make it orange. Yo, I got an so let's fast forward. There was also a moment. There was also a time where he was in a pass by. I was doing driving lessons, right? So I'd go out now and again. So again, yeah, when you're gut feeling, just So yeah, I tell him I'm doing this and this and this and this. See, like when was right. So yeah, I'd gotten my drivers. Finally passed my driver's license after the 4th attempt. I think I should do a story time based on I'll do a story time on that 4th attempt. That's why for my 4th try. So okay, I wasn't that excited because I had been through this process. I was so exhausted by now. I was like what inkinga kanti ukuphi, right? So I get for my 4th attempt. So I date him and I tell him what's going on and what, right? I'm happy. Even if a Jazzy drive and what. Obviously, he doesn't have a license, but he always would say. I know he doesn't drive. I mean, he doesn't have a license, but he drives. So I'm like, okay, sharp. I think waiting on the mother's a child or something. I don't know. But a part of me does because I'm like, at your biggest age, you want all of these. You post these things that hints out. I'm coming to that. So he's like, okay, I'll come by to come see you. I think it was probably 3 days, I think, after I got the license. 2 days, if not 3 days, yeah. Because Ute said was house later, like during the day to come see me. I'm like, okay, sharp. I feel I'm like, what time are you gonna be this side? And then he tells me the time. I forgot what it was then. And I'm like, okay, sharp. And I wait. And Wait. Did he make it? Did he even come? He didn't tell. He didn't even come. And I'm like, what's the one stand up to all? Like, I'm waiting here like a stupid. You don't even update me. And he's like, no, sorry. Sorry. He's like, no, see a king. He didn't say sorry. Who didn't know see a king? See a king is like each of them said my man's land. By king, then Babuya and John. Obviously, I'll sell Babuya touchdown amount, right? So they all said, so he's gonna go out basically with his friends. I can't make it. I'm like, God, PCP, where are we here in this? Like, where? Right. Lady Sharp. I'm so used to that thing of always standing me up because it was old. And I'm like, okay, fine. Your friends have been there. So I never say, don't do this. No, I'm not that type, right? I also figured the following day, yes, he made the following day, but I didn't say he's coming. So I'm just wearing tracksuit pants and whatnot. Yeah, well, no, on the day I got the driver's license, Joey Tad, after a long day and I was driving. Yes, later on, I think he came because I was still wearing the track pants with the top and I had afro up. I had an afro. I didn't wash my hair. I had like a big, like, poofy afro, the edges, and I had a bare face. So he comes by, he drives. I'm at my friend's house. He calls me, I pick it up. He's like, no, he's outside. I'm like, see? Outside where? He's like, outside your crib. I'm like, sharp. I got my friend lives 2 houses down, right, from where I am. I'll pick up the phone, DM, and pull me. So the car is parked. They are parked literally like the gate in this guy. I'm at my friend's house. And I'm like, yo, what a color, what a plate, what is me theology? How do you do that? And he wanted to pull my ears on gate. Like he was almost about to open the small gate. But I'll ask myself, no, I figure out when but okay, it's fine. Like if I say my son inquires, he looks bad. He's like, oh, like oh, he was looking fat. He looked fine as wine. He was wearing a itching with some formalish kind of shoes. He went cut out of food and I made this shirt. I was like, you should have gave me the memo that you're gonna pop through with your friends. And I didn't see his friends face to face because the car is parked this way and he came out, so I saw him. Right? So he comes to see me, right? His friends, I think Chumi is like his one from inside the car. I didn't see them, you know. So we're just chatting, and he's like, "Oh no, congratulations." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Yeah, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Thank you, we'll see how can. It was so awkward, like hiking at it. And that was the last time I like saw him. Yeah, fine, hi, go like. That was so yeah. But we actually we hugged each other. Like, so it's more fun. I'm like, yeah, it's not I'm great going. He's like, he's going to infamous. Yeah, Palm. Yeah, out and the boys. It's like, oh, okay, sharp. Because he was looking great, like when you be that day, right? Then, Sangola, hey, them things just took a left turn. I think I started to be a bit distant a bit and whatnot. Because then my hey, how do I forget? The way I saw it is that it was low key. He wanted a situationship built kind of thing, but with a relationship title. And I didn't get it. That's how I saw it. I was like, okay, it's either you want a situationship or you want a relationship. Simple. He wanted both. Eva. He wanted both. Because you don't know what you want, then baby, I my guys. So now on yeah, so on WhatsApp, he started being like no, we were still talking like actually like fine and sharp. There's this one time I'm in my room, right? I'm on WhatsApp. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm bored, whatever. This is my load shit. Let me quickly just scroll through, you know. I had spoken during the day, and on the Sunday, I was at a community meeting thing around here, right? In the community meeting. So he's calling me there, he's checking up on me. I go on WhatsApp, right? Oh, and get one thing about him, why he didn't post. He wasn't scared, like, but he didn't post like in the way you think that we're dating, but he'd post and then you'd see, but okay, this is somebody he cares about. You know? I was shocked, and I was like, but I'm like, what if just one on it? Because I have a possibility, but what if just one on it? And I never posted him, not once. That is so look, you will find me before you ever. It's no. I don't post niggas. Oh. So he posted me, I wasn't even showing on his ball and data, but the way he's so scallop, I was showing on his ball and data. Because look, Jane, I'm scrolling the next day. But was there this other girl on his status, right? She's a dark bone. Like for them, you see him almost like a slave, but not really. But come on, she looks like your normal groove woman, like a little groove. She's like wearing a dress and whatnot, and a short like wig. And before that, I think she's doing like a cute pose, and then she's for them. Was there a mirror reflection kind of like photo kind of thing? Then child, but like he captioned his hands. What did he say, Karen? Oh, I should have screenshotted. He said something, man. And then what did he say? Oh, and support. I wish I knew exactly what he said. But he be no one at the end. He be no one. And he be no emojis. Is had heart emojis, fire, love. They haven't gone by. Ah, stupid. He mean. He's stupid. He's the boss, basically. Like, a stupid name. I was dumb and Dimi Domiki. I saw that. I was like, okay. Okay. I never asked. One thing about me, I'd see something, maybe I'd notice something. You'll feel it that kind of off, but I won't say a thing because now I didn't really take I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really take that relationship like higher guard. Because when I love you, I'll do I don't put it here. It was still here. But now I just saw a cute boy, and that was a bullying situation. But he wanted to, yeah, when he was playing with my mind, kind of. You get what I'm saying? It was kind of playing with my mind because I'd realize, notice at first, and then he'd act until my final straw was like, no, no way. So this other time I also tried to link up, but I wasn't around. They went gone back. Okay, sharp. And we see Storytime or something. Almost a Gaslighter is another way. You're not gonna, I gonna you know, let me for my own. What do I even want from, you know, when you sit down and you realize, you know what? I'm doing windy. But kids and I wanted what I wanted. Whoa, what fun. Guys, stay away. Yo, from me. This gets me dumb sometimes. We don't, you know. I never said anything. We went on. Then he started being on and off. On and off. Yeah, man, he's cold. He's hot. He's cold. He's hot. Now I'm going to now. It looks like I'm low key. The problem, like, why are you so quiet? Oh no, but I'm the boy and shy. Oh, there's a lot of signs that showed me, but I was like, just play it cool for you. And you have nothing to do. You just play it cool. Well, on and off. They born by hey, yeah. Then he'd call me. When he called, because he made sure, but I don't like. Are you sure you want this? Don't do any use him, and I'm like, what do you mean? Because he's the one acting funny, but he's the one asking the questions. So you, and as though you are the one acting weird, and yet it's him. But now you're wondering, but okay, really, what? Did I? Like, is it me? Did I act weird? Am I giving you signs? Okay, maybe they're champies. Am I champ casing? Oh, guys, I had a burn, and I'm trying to peel it off. And I'm like, nobody can end, whatever. Oh, they're having a conversation. I'm like, I take time to reply. I take time, and he do the same. Yeah, he just started not looking good. You see, he started gaslighting me. It's not from that point where he wanted to pursue something that he knew in his mind, he wasn't ready for, but he had thought he was ready for it when we were speaking. And at the time was sitting there, he already saw a pretty girl, he compliment me, and he thought, nah, I'm game. But then I think what the things I was saying probably in most conversations or whatnot, he was like, no. He's so used to what he's used to. I don't wanna he's so used to what he's used to. And now she's he met somebody who's like, okay, she seems fun, she speaks, and she's very fun. I'm very fun, even like the ends or not. I'm really not that so shy. I do get shy, but how do I explain this? I love vibe, but I'm very mature at the same time. So I think he caught onto that maturity level that I was on, and I was like, because I'd ask him very realistic, like, things, and every time he'd answer, he'd see like, yo, he's not matching up to what she's striving for in life, and as opposed to me. And not that thing annoying me, because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, all is like your friends and watching TV and eating popcorns. That where is there? And the thing is that he says he would drive Imotokama Mike, right? And I was like, okay, Shab, why don't you like talk to your mom and probably do bolt people around and make some money, do something, you know? Maybe we're gonna enjoy our pants, which is not the case. I wasn't undermining I wasn't undermining him, because I was just having options like try and generate some kind of money, because all of his friends were working, all his friends were doing something. He didn't, and I think he wanted like gap of having somebody, because most of his friends had a bad baby mamas or like their girlfriends, his friends. He had nobody. So when he saw me, he's like, in fact, I'm ready. So he gaslit me into making me believe it is what it was when it wasn't what it is. Yeah, guys, English. Yeah. And I'm going to get gaslighted because mentality la honeymoon phase is where it's at. Honeymoon phase. Oh, it's where it's at. Wow. And the talking stage wasn't that long. It wasn't that boring. Oh, and only to also realize, okay, gaslighter. And it hey, that's yabon. After that, I was like, he sent me audio, and then I hear, okay, long. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like him. And it's like, oh yeah, he's also a rapper. That excuse me. I mean, he does sound good for some parts, but you do need some. I listen to a lot of music, and I'm like, he does need a little bit of But I was like, not bad. Your voice suits like the music thing. But he said, we rap at you. Kind of party. I was like, kind of party. Hey, party, my party. That's a party pet like, and I'm like, rapper stays at home, big ass home, mama's boy. It's the boys. Then the stress from that to end down. I was like, deep down, I'm like, I don't think I'm interested here. Yeah, and shame, as we were speaking, not gonna lie, there was some good parts, in the beginning, and then he'd reassure me. And when he says he's doing something, he'd take a photo or a video to show you that, okay, no, I'm here with my friends, I'm this and that and that. And I'm a homebody. Most of the times I'm always at home. But then it started being a bit like weird even our conversations. And then when I had to root, all of a sudden, I found my I want to pay about ice boy, so there's overtime. And then now I'd also, because hey, willy, I mashed. Why is it so much? I mashed the beetroot. I think I lost interest, and then what happened now? Then it went from 2 days. So then he'd go act like check on me on the third, like, oh, hi, I hope you're so well. And he can't say he's busy because he wasn't even working. Hey, I got a guys. Sometimes, why do I do these things to myself? I mean, I know what I want, but then at the time, I think it was just, I was attracted to his beauty, Yeah. And and one thing about him, he'd always write on his Facebook. He's always posting, writing something. He'd do something, right? And then go onto the internet and write as if he's this. So every time something would happen, he'd always be writing on his page, making himself look like umuntu lona oyiyo. What he does doesn't match what he posts on what he says on a lot of his things. His things always pop up, right? So his actions and what he does behind that doesn't match to what he posts, because there's a lot of things he posts and I'm like, hey buddy. Ngathi ngadibana ne-psycho. Psycho. And in all of that, there were also times on his thing where he'd subtweet me, and I'm like, what? Why don't you subtweet? You see, he admires, right? I wanted to dig up before, and I was like, okay. And then he opened after like a few hours or so. Then I wrote him a message and I told him, listen, I know what your man. I said something with, I don't remember along the lines of, I know, don't know what it is, what you said, and I'm not gonna act and don't act naive or act as though I don't see, blase. I wasn't even being harsh, but I was just saying it for what it is. This whole act and what and whatnot, because you could just say it exactly what it is that you want. Say what your chest and don't be acting like a little kid or who just like just say it, Dala, just say what it is, I wasn't even pissed that day, I promise you. But I just, as days went by, I was like, I'm so annoyed. Because every time we do something, I'm on my off. Since the years on us, the snacks are he'd be doing. So he'd do all those weird, funny things until I caught it off. I wrote him a message and I told him, because wow. Then it is what it was, and then I blocked him, deleted him, and so girls, look out for these signs. Say about Gaslight, because man. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please do like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see another video or